Hi there, guys. This is Tim.
This is Björn.
And now you remember to take care of each other out there.
Hell yeah. And to listen to metal on loud.
Oh, yeah, boys and girls.
We are in mourning.
Thank you very much for joining the podcast, guys. Nice to see you again.
Thank you. It's nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Same opening line as always. How are things in your world?
Today it's white, snowing.
Snowing, nice.
Yes, so I hope the snow will be... it still will be snowing tomorrow, I hope. So it will be white and light, because everything is just pitch dark right now.
I was watching our previous interview from August this year, and I was still in a t-shirt. You were just done with recording the guitars. It seems like an age ago, but at the same time, it went by really fast, right?
Yeah, actually, days are like moving so fast. I rode my bike here. I just got here like 1 second ago, and it's on the way. I thought, what were we doing like the last time we spoke? And I couldn't really remember where we were, at. No. But that's right. We were done recording everything pretty much.
Yeah, we were.
You just finished recording the guitars.
Yeah.
And that was the last part we recorded.
Yeah, I think it was.
Everything.
Yeah, we live really, really super fast right now. So like everything runs through the brain very, very fast. But we were done recording everything and just were planning on releasing the singles, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Waiting for mixes, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
So how did the last 3 months of your lives go by preparing for this record?
Oh, it's been a lot of computer.
Heavy rock administration.
Yeah.
So it's the heavy days.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's been fun work to do all the, all the heavy stuff on the computer.
Yeah, but it's been fun times. We have. Obviously, since last time we have been putting out some songs, releasing some songs finally, and we have recorded videos for them, and that was a lot of fun. And what more?
Yeah, I guess we after finishing in the studio, we haven't been putting on any slack at all. It's been just a lot of making videos, planning how to release the singles, and very much longing for you guys to listen to the stuff, so we can just get to hear what you think about it. I haven't been this eager before in any album to get out there and just to listen what you guys have to say.
Well, I have to say, I listened to it for 2 weeks now, and this album blew me away. It's amazingly put together. It's one unit. It's nice and dark, the way I like it, and it has some real feels in it as well.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah,
cool.
You already mentioned last time that this album was going to be darker, and at the same time, it's your most personal album yet. Does that mean your personal lives have gotten darker lately?
Yeah, I guess you could say.
Maybe yes and no, probably.
It's about the contrasts.
It's about the contrast, I think so. And I don't remember what we spoke about last time, but we of course we're getting older, and with getting older, stuff happens that doesn't really, at least in our lives, hasn't really happened. There has been darker stuff, I think, later years than it has been like earlier years, at least for me. And yeah, maybe you too. And I mean, that's one side, but at the same time, I think we have also tried to write this one more personally than before. I think like the earlier records has been more of writing fiction and then maybe embedding some real life feelings into it. And this time it's maybe rather been writing about personal stuff, disguising it in a little bit of fiction.
I think that explains why the music feels real, really real this time.
And I guess it happened that way, you know. Before, when we started writing the lyrics, it's just one tiny thing can just push you in one direction when you start, and then you just need to go down that road to see what you will end up putting on the paper, you know, with lyric wise. And me and Björn, we write the lyrics together. And when we started writing the lyrics, it's kind of, even though we are friends, it's kind of hard, you know, to write your first thoughts and show them to another person, because it's pretty cheesy or whatever, you know, you come up with a cool word or something, and it feels really cheesy to show the word. And especially if you come up with a topic, they're like, okay, I have some super really personal stuff I want to write about, and you need to know it. But we are way past that, you know. We are talking about putting down our pants, you know, in front of each other. You know, you need to be able to do that.
We have really like pulled down our emotional pants in this one.
I like that.
But it's as you say, exactly as you say. Like, even if we, both me and Tim, are used to talking a lot. I mean, we talk feelings as well. Another thing when you're trying to write lyrics about stuff that you feel, and it's a really awkward feeling at first, you know, showing this to someone else. And I mean, in the beginning of the process, it's really, really awkward. But like by the end of the process, you can throw almost anything out because you have gone through.
So much phases.
Yeah, I can identify with that. I'm a lyricist as well and a poet, so you have to pour your heart onto paper, into words, and it's not always easy.
No, it isn't. And by making this album and the lyrics for this album, I've started to really enjoy reading other people's words. You know, I've always been interested in music, of course, and good vocal melodies and good lyrics, but I haven't really dug into it, you know, for myself. But by doing this album, I kind of now know the weight of putting a lot of effort into good lyrics, you know, and to have them blend in with the musical tonal landscape, you know, to deliver the feelings.
What would you say are your favorite bits and phrases from the lyrics this time around?
Ooh, a good question. Really
became really blank in here.
Yeah, I know that the second song, At the Behest of Night, it was like kind of the first song that we wrote, and it was kind of the starting point for the theme and everything. So it's really close to the heart because of it sets the tone, like of the lyrics.
That's important. That's the first song we heard. Yeah.
Other than that, I think like Lights on the Mire is a personal favorite for me.
Yeah. It was a shame that the press package didn't have the lyric sheet, because I'm really into lyrics, and sometimes it's hard to make out, except for the clean parts, of course. But yeah.
Something to think about then. We're learning.
Next time.
Yeah.
This time around, you did a lot of social stuff, and I really enjoyed the little podcast episodes, like recording the vocals with your own vocal booth.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, did you have
saw
fun
that.
making
It was,
those?
just got out.
You just got out. Yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I mean, we're being kind of good at filming stuff, through the times, but it's a really bad at putting it together, I mean, because we have. I mean, we're doing those clips ourselves and everything. It's just stuff that we film when we're recording, and it's. But it feels kind of fun to release those still.
Yeah.
I really enjoy watching that stuff from other bands, what they do, and maybe someone thinks it's fun to watch this, and if not, see, it's a documentation of what we did, at least,
Yeah.
I mean,
I always enjoy it. It's not a year and a half in the life of In Mourning, but
Yeah. No, it's good to hear. It's good to hear.
in this latest video, you were about to record some vocals, and you mentioned that it's one of the most awkward things to video. Why is that?
and we actually talked about that maybe on the last record or something, that the vocal part is always so awkward, to have footage of or make some video of, because it's when you record, it's nothing, there's no sound, because you need to have everything in the headphones, otherwise you re-record all the background noise and stuff. So it's basically just guys in a room screaming, at nothing, and it doesn't sound beautiful.
It kind of sounds like how do you call it? Stockbrokers.
Yeah, pretty much. No, so that's, I mean, and it's when, if you don't, like this time we put some background music to it and mixed it in, it felt a little bit better, but otherwise it's, just hearing your own voice and then hearing your own voice like that without nothing to it, sounding like the Cookie Monster. It's it's awkward, but it's
taken out of context.
Yeah.
The context is everything with this music. That's something that's very apparent to me.
Yeah, you're totally right. I'm with you on that.
Mm-hmm. How are you liking the first reactions to the album so far? The fans out there hearing the songs?
Yeah, we haven't heard that much yet.
Really?
I guess it's just like we had like pre-listening with friends and stuff, but that's not the truth, when you have the friends over, that's not the truth. But at least we have read all the comments, on the singles and everything, and I'm really happy for those, because it's almost nothing negative, I guess. There are people seem to be stoked about the stuff, and I'm really happy for that. Of course.
Which songs on the new album are you looking forward to playing live the most?
Yeah, well, as for now, we kind of, decided a few that we're like, that we're gonna put in the
live show.
Yeah, in the live show, and those feel really good.
I really like playing Thornwalker, because I play the lead guitar there, and it's you need to play very fast, and that is something that I like very much.
Yeah. I'd be very interested to hear this album in its entirety live someday, because it's so nice a unit and it flows so well together. I think it would make an amazing live show to play this one. I think we lost connection here.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, it flows better than before. It's more like one thing.
Yeah.
I really like At the Behest of Night. It feels like, I don't know how to say, it feels like a song,
Mm-hmm.
We do somewhat complex stuff, and it's, artsy here and there, and it's still,
I think we have a bad connection, guys.
ordinary song, you know what I mean? No, I can't say hit, but it feels like it flows really good, that song.
Yeah.
But it's something weird with it, because we played it, and on guitars and bass and vocals and everything, it really flows. But Jocke, our drummer, thinks it's really a hassle to play that one. It's something with the tempo.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. We have a few gaps in the interview here. There's a bad connection, so
yeah.
But we'll just continue.
Anyway.
Yeah.
The title of the album, The Bleeding Veil. Where did it come from? How did you come up with that?
We struggled a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, with the title.
With the title.
Yeah, totally. We didn't really could get a title that would, fit around the theme and the songs.
Mm-hmm.
We always like to have cool, song titles and stuff. But like the album title needs to be the big
the umbrella.
The
umbrella, yeah, totally. But I don't actually know right now how we.
We talked a lot about meaning more on this album and writing, more personal again, and we talked a lot about, that we really wanted to have the music and the lyrics and the artwork to be one.
Yeah.
With it all, and earlier we have had Christian Wåhlin painted the cover arts, which has been these really, images of something that you can grasp and put in context. And this time we wanted to, at the same time as we wanted to mean a lot more, we wanted to give away less or have something more abstract, to it all. And The Bleeding Veil. What did we talk about? We talked a lot about, for me, it's a lot about, we talked about having almost like this filter, in between each other, which makes you, even between us, even if we talk every day, there are still filters there, how thin they might be.
Yeah.
It's still something there that, you don't just drop everything and, pour your entire heart out. And, those filters like a veil between us, between black and white or between the contrasts or something, but it's not necessarily a wall, it's still bleeding over, like a bleeding veil.
It's a very poetic notion. It's the veil is usually used as the border between the living and the dead.
Exactly.
And that's the first thing that came to my mind, as in bleeding veil, voices from the other side.
Yeah, but I think it's exactly that, whether it's between me and you or between a black and white or between opinions or between life and death or whatever, there are these, there's something in between,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's something that's extra strong these days. There's a lot of division in the world.
Yeah, totally.
Sure.
It's getting bigger.
Yeah,
sure.
Absolutely. And even though you are not, even though you cannot see, this the other side or nothing, this it's still bleeding over you, so even though you can't grasp or see it or even take it in, it's still there,
Yeah.
the person next to you maybe could see it, or whatever.
I really love the notion, and I also love the cover art, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah, who did that?
It's a girl named Caroline Strand. I think we're gonna post something about her and link off to her art or something. We are really. I know her from like earlier in my life in school, and now I've been following her on social medias and stuff. I know she does art, and I've seen especially her abstract art is really amazing. And then they moved, and they don't live very far away, so we got in touch and just asked because she had such an amazing vibe in the abstract stuff that we really wanted to apply on the album. So,
light and dark and a lot of contrast.
Yeah, indeed.
It's very awesome.
Yeah, and it's, at least for me, with the abstract stuff, it's just I really want to have other people interpret what they want. It's when they have the cover in their hands, it's their cover, to own, at that moment. And I kind of like that thought a bit, and by doing a cover that is really in your face, it's a night or a sun or whatever, it's it's already there, but if it gets deeper, it's your cover, and I think it's the way I want to live my life,
In a blur.
Open to your own interpretation. That's also something I really appreciate.
Yeah.
Looking at the next few months, what's things going to be like for you? I'm guessing that there are not many tour plans yet.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right on that. It's very few gigs for the In Mourning camp at the moment, but if we say from now and until the beginning of next year, we will start rehearsing a new band for next year, because our drummer is away for some time and we need to rehearse in case of some gigs.
Yeah. I mean, we have there are ideas and there are stuff that we want to do if it's possible, and we need to rehearse. We need to be a band that is ready to do stuff if stuff shows up, But it's at the same time it's still shaky times.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. But we'll get there, and in the meantime, we'll have an amazing album to keep us over till the live shows.
Yeah, totally. And there's a lot of stuff in the pipeline. We, as said before, we will stay online, and there will be stuff happening all the time.
I think maybe it was also for the first time, it's we have more stuff to do than we can manage to squeeze in.
Yeah.
so it's we've got stuff that we're gonna work on.
Yeah, totally.
But still hoping for shows though.
Yeah.
Well, we'll absolutely keep an eye out on what you're going to put out next. I have to say, I'm a huge fan of this work.
Thank
you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Do you have any last words for our viewers, your friends out there?
Yeah, the last words will be, we'll see you out there. Finally, someday.
Fine words. Someday, we'll be there.
Yeah.
Someday, over the rainbow. Yeah.
Indeed.
Thanks very much for coming on. And as said, we'll keep in touch and metal on loud.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Totally.